Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. Arsenal have beaten Everton 4 goals to 0. An absolute pathetic capitulation of a performance that was. Before I get into this match reaction, I want to offer me condolences to Christian Atsu and legendary sports commentator John Motson. I've been trying to say this in the past few videos, I just kept slipping off my mind because Everton pissed me off. But yeah, just rest in peace to both of them. It's horrendous news. But yeah, let's try and get 30 likes in this video. Actually, I'll probably get more than that because we've got fucking hammered. But well deserved. All the banter, well deserved. Absolute fucking disgraceful. I'm fuming with that, like, I have no problems with us getting beaten by Arsenal. I really, if we're outclassed by them, it is what it is. And we was in the second half. We got absolutely battered. It's embarrassing though at the same time. It's like it was like men versus boys. And we had a good 40 minutes, and then all of a sudden, we just fucking collapse. Obviously, we haven't. I mean, most of us haven't watched the game. I'm one of them. I thought, well, I know I support Everton. I should support them through thick and thin. But really, do I want to watch a drubbing in front of me? Why do I really want to miss out? Going to the gym, getting some gains, then watch Everton get absolutely battered, which we all knew would happen. There's a potential for us to frustrate them, but if you use your head, we knew he was going to get beat. But it was just, well, I read in the updates, it was fucking awful. And by the way, for anyone who says I don't watch many Everton games, I do try my best, and it's fucking hard with the lifestyle I've got. But I am going to watch the Nottingham Forest game on the weekend. I don't know why, but I'm going to. But yeah, just pathetic, fucking pathetic. Like I said, I was reading the updates, and it's just McNeil looked quite active. Mopay missing chances. I think we actually at one point we had more shots than them before the first goal. But I mean, it's just, I'm gonna have a go at Dyche. I'm gonna have to have a go at Dyche, and I'm sorry he's only been in for 5 games or whatever. I'm sorry, mate, but I really don't know what you see in fucking Mopay. I really don't get it. The guy offers nothing. You might as well just start with 10 men. It's fucking annoying. We've all been crying out. And listen, it might have not worked. Oh, not asked if it's not worked, but try something different. It clearly doesn't work. Mopay's not good enough to start for Everton Football Club. And we knew he's just going to get isolated. Well, not really isolated. He had a few half and half chances, and, up to a chance or, making our way to the goal, we was progressively playing all right. It was not too bad. But there's no end product, and you can be all pretty and pass the ball around and get into good spaces, but if you've got no striker up front, it's fucking pointless, innit? There's no point us turning up to that game. You should have started with, I said it should have been 4-4-2. Go for Mopay, fucking hell, Ellis Sims and Damari Gray. Just 2 different type of players. Very 2 different players. I know Damari Gray isn't a number 9, but he has played in that position before when we've needed him. Yes, it hasn't always gone well, but we've got to try something different, and you've got to give Ellis Sims. I said Alex Sims needs to be brought on there then, but the recent performances from Mopay have been horrendous. He runs around, works hard. I appreciated it the other week against Leeds. But anyone can fucking do that. Just chase up a man down, work hard. I mean, you're getting paid thousands of pounds. I'm sorry, if you can't work hard on a pitch, you're a fucking. I don't know how players don't get fined for that. Like, it's fucking easy. You just run around off your head. People work harder in the gym. Yeah, just pathetic. And the 2 goals, Pickford getting beaten and the near post for both of them. Not good enough. I can't even remember how the first one fucking came about, but I'm that enraged with the second goal. Idrissa Gana Gueye absolutely fucking needs to get dropped. I swear to God, he's been under the radar a bit, and there's no mistakes there and there, and we've just let him off the hook because it's Idrissa Gana Gueye. It's the lovely return of him. He's been fucking shite. I'll say majority of the season. He has been shite, and he has one good game against a team who's probably shit and does off and nothing, something like Leeds, and it's easy as fuck because they offered nothing, and he could just probably tackle loads of people and pass all around and nice little fucking strolls around the pitch, and all these stats come up about him. Oh, he's fucking great, this and that. No, he's shite. He's gone. Mate, he's fucking gone. He's literally... Man needs to fucking retire. I swear to God, I don't want to be over there exaggerating. The guy's shite. His awareness around him is horrendous. He's made so many mistakes, which has led to goals. I think he's got the most errors leading to goals. And if that's a stat which you do not want in your first 11, I don't know how this guy hasn't been removed yet. This midfield three just doesn't seem to work. They can have all the energy they want, but they've got nothing fucking about them. It's too easy to get by. The guy's strolling around and gets the ball picketed off him by Saka. A question of offside, but to be honest, I couldn't give a fuck. If you're doing shit like that, Idrissa Gana Gueye and Everton are accepting players like that playing every single week, we fucking deserve to get fucked over by VAR if it really was a wrong decision. I couldn't give a shit. We deserve to get fucking that against us. We deserve that against us because we're fucking dopes. We are fucking dopes. And yeah, 2-0 and it's game over. Even 1-0, game over. 0-0, potentially game over anyway, because we've got nothing up front. We're just basically trying to get a 0-0. 2-0 down, you're fucked. You might as well just sim the rest of the game. If we could have simmed the rest of the game, if that was FIFA, I would have simmed the rest of the game. I'd have gone, I'm fucking done with this. There's no point. Absolutely shite. And what should I really speak about the second half? I mean, we fucking made and Ramsdale make a great save at the end. Half and a half chance down there. McNeil had the chance, but apart from that, fucking Jaros. Ball gets cut back to fucking Odegaard. Smashes it home. And then Martinelli scores the fourth. I mean, do I really need to summarise it that much? It's pathetic defending. It's pathetic. I don't understand Keane for Cody. I can't remember if Mina was on the bench. But if Mina was on the bench, he should have fucking started over Keane. What in the fuck? I don't know if Dice is hoping for a fucking miracle in terms of getting his old Burnley team together and his defensive team together. It's not working. It's not working, and we're just fucking shit. And to be honest, I know you can feel like this after a drubbing like that, and it is Arsenal, and you can do it to anyone. But I really can't see us staying up. I think that performance against Villa and this now, no. DCL, I mean, I don't really want to go into it. I don't know what's going on. It seems more serious than we're actually getting told, but I feel. But he's gone. The lad's gone. He's played about 10, 11 league games. Most of them are subs. If we had him, even though I don't rate him that much, I don't think we'd be too bad. I don't think it'd be too bad because it's a threat. If you bought a player in January, you sell Gordon. And I feel like we repeat this all the time. I really do. But I can't. It fucking angers me to the core. Because again, it's another game where if we had a striker, we could have done something in that first half. We could have kept in the game a bit longer because Arsenal would have been a bit more cautious. But once Arsenal seen us miss a few chances or play around to the latter third of the pitch on Arsenal's side, they've got fucking nothing. These are shite. Let's fucking get at them. And all you got to do is pressure Everton because we've got players dopey like fucking Idrissa Gana Gueye who just fucking dawdles on the ball. It's fucking shocking. It's embarrassing, and I honestly cannot. I don't think we're going to stay up. I've said this now. I've accepted it in my head. I kind of lingered it on a little bit in my head. I was going, Dyche has come in. Let's just see. We've had the manager bounce before. Maybe he'll tighten us up. Maybe Lampard wasn't the answer. But to me, to be honest, with Dyche and Lampard, probably the same result. Let's be honest. I think Lampard would have got probably smashed even more, maybe. But I've got to blame Dyche for the lineup. I'm sorry. I've got to. I really have to. I've really got to blame him. He's put Coleman in again, who's playing too many games at once. This guy didn't fucking barely play a game for like a year or so because he was just out of the team because we all said he should retire. And all of a sudden now he's playing like 3 games in 1 week. It's pathetic, and I just don't think Dyche. I think Dyche is just fucking having too much faith in some of these players when he shouldn't. It brings him off. He brings Mope off, and fucking who else did he bring off? It's just a Gana Gueye. When it's too late, I think he took just a Gana Gueye at the end of half time. Too late. Damage is done. 2-0 down. We're fucked. Puts Gray on for Mope. Damage is done. We're fucked. And I think he brought someone else on, maybe Godfrey for someone. Damage is done. We're fucked, and it's too late. And I just don't understand why you make them changes now. Like, you should have started with it. I'm not saying we're going to win. I'm not going to say we're going to draw. But I just think we would have had a better chance of something than what we was given with that lineup. A fair play to Arsenal. They're fucking very good team. There's no point of me crediting them. I know what they are. They're very good. I don't think, to be honest, I might sound a bit salty, but I don't think Arteta gives a flying fuck about Everton. And he's played for us more than he's ever played for. He's played more games for us than Arsenal, and I think he loves Arsenal more, probably because they're just a bigger club. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't feel like there's any sort of fucking sentimentism from him. Like, he just doesn't seem to give a shit. Like, if it's a former player for another team, like, you'd expect him to be a bit more. Like, he just seems like he fucking wants us to fucking go down or something, the way he acts on the sidelines. But look, he's passionate. He's got a team. He wants to go for the title. At the end of the day, he wants to beat us. His professionalism. But I've always felt like that ever since he's left us. But I'm just gutted, man. I'm gutted, and I don't know. I can't believe we're going through this again. And this feels worse, this one. It really does, because we had a bit of hope with Richard, the likes of, we had someone up top. We had shit all over the team, but at least we had some options in the team. You know what I mean? I feel like our squad, it's like paper thin right now. We're just seeing the same lineup and the same substitutes, a few injuries. We've been quite lucky with the injuries, to be honest, apart from obviously Patterson and James Garner, but they've been out for a little bit, been out for a while. So, yeah, it's we've cut the squad thinner, and we're struggling as it is. We've got rid of Gordon, and to be honest, I don't know if Gordon would have done anything in these games, but he's still a knobhead, isn't he, on the pitch? He's still a threat with his pace. He still gets in behind, and he has scored a couple of goals. He's our second highest goal scorer still, and he hasn't even been at the club for like a month now. But I'm not arsed about him in a sense. We should have just replaced him with something, and we replaced him with nothing. Like, I don't understand. And you leave it, and you left it last minute again. Newcastle probably wanted Anthony Gordon at the start of January, and we fucking get rid of him the last few days, and then bring in a manager. It's fucking all over the place. The board, I fucking can't be arsed. I mean, I can't imagine the riots or whatever. There'll be some riots if we go down. I swear to God, like the board. I swear to God, they would not want to be anywhere near Liverpool. The riots. And this is not, I'm not getting involved in it because, well, it's just, what's the point? I feel like to me personally, you can moan all you want, but they're never going to sell the club if they're making money off us. What's the point? I'm just heartbroken. Fucking the club's a shambles from top to bottom. It's a fucking shambles. It's just heartbreaking to see your club from where it can't, where it was, where a lot of people still banter us saying we're shit and stuff, but we was a lot, 100 times better than what we are now. The club just look done. We just look done. Um, honeymoon period as well, and certainly over now for Sean Dyche. I would like to see his excuses in this game, because I don't think I've kind of agreed and disagreed with some of his post-match reactions to games, but I would like to see him just go harsh on the players after this and go, it's just not good enough. You can't just make mistakes after mistakes. You can afford mistakes in some games. I know it's not great, but you can afford them when you at least got some fleck going forward. You can't afford to make these mistakes in the Premier League. 1-0 down, yes. For Everton, game over. For other teams, it's not. There's still a chance, obviously. But for Everton, it is game over. But to make it 2-0 as well, in a short, 5 minutes later, after going 1-0 down, that goal angers me to fuck. He cost us. It just gone against Aston Villa. I think that game, we potentially could have got something from it. And, we didn't play too bad. Once them 2 goals happened, it was done and dusted. Well, once the first goal, when Watkins got the penalty because of just gone again, the game was done. Just like this game, 1-0 down, you can say it's done already. To me, it was done. But to make it 2-0 as well, and to try and have another, have the whole second half to try and keep the score down, is near an impossible job when you're playing the likes of a confident Arsenal team. And we got battered 4-0. Our goal difference is fucked. The only good thing you could say is Wolves got beaten tonight. They look like they was going for a draw, but they've been beaten. But we're 5 points off Wolves, or 4 points off Wolves. We're about 6 points off 13th or 12th, which is crazy. We shouldn't be anywhere near these other teams. We're so lucky there's some other shit teams around us, but every other team to me have got something still. They've got at least a striker, a couple of strikers. They've got something there to give them hope. We've got absolutely fucking nothing. I would even record Tom Cannon at this point. We need everyone. We need just available players. We've got fuck all. If we bring a Damari Gray on, who isn't a striker, to come on as a striker, why the fuck is Tom Cannon on loan? Let's just be honest. We need natural strikers up front. We need players who just got to give them a try and take a risk, because we've taken enough risks with this. They've taken enough risks with this club. Why can't you do it with this? I just think we're going down with these squad of players. I think this is. I just think we're done. I think we're done, and it's easy to be negative like this, but I actually genuinely believe we are fucked. I think that I can't. There's nothing there for me to go. You can think, but that Aston Villa game, if you didn't make that mistake, it could have been another point or a win, and then you would have had 3 unbeaten home games with Dyche, blah blah blah. Well, we didn't, and we lost. Sorry, we didn't, and we lost. And if we're just relying on home form, for me, that's not going to keep us up. It's not. We're going to have to start picking up away. I just beg the team fucking does something crazy against Nottingham Forest. I'm just begging Nottingham Forest to have a really fucking off day like this shit. They get too comfortable because they're starting to creep up the table a little bit. I just hope we fucking do something out of nothing. I really do. Or even fucking stick Onana at top. Just some sort of threat. Some just fucking shite. Anyway, I'm out.